Welcome back to Move Ahead with Dalia. My first guest on this podcast back in February 2023 is back. Mario Mena is truly an inspiring artist and painter from Chicago. I'm honored to know him and to have him back on the podcast. Hi, Mario.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a little slower paced lately these last 2 weeks, so
Has it?
yeah, have a more I feel more conscious in my day,
Good.
or present everywhere else other than painting. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So tell me what you've been up to. I know we saw each other about a year ago
Yes.
at an event, Somos Arte, but before that you were on the podcast the year before.
Okay, yeah.
So I know you've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
I follow you on Instagram and I see all your amazing work. Tell me what you've got going on right now.
Right now, I just kind of finished up like a group of 3-4 murals throughout the summer. So I'm kind of in between. This weekend, I will be painting a mural in Pilsen, the Forest Preserve, the district, like their office.
Yes.
The Cook County Forest Preserve. I did a show with them this summer at Trailside Museum in River Forest.
River Forest.
And then like another department reached out because they want to feature me for Latino Heritage Month. I don't know.
Really?
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
So yeah, they wanted to get some footage or of me talking. I don't always. I do like. It's funny. We're doing an interview. They're cool and
It's not your favorite thing to do.
yeah, it's cool. I enjoy talking, especially if it's the host, who the person is, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, they wanted to do like an interview for it. So I was like, let's do one of me painting instead of just being kind of a straight interview. I don't
Okay.
know what their format is gonna be, but
Okay.
so I was like, I gotta find a wall. I don't have anything lined up. So I reached out to a neighbor friend in Pilsen that I know, and we're gonna paint a garage, something small, but
Really?
that's coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And knock it out in the next 2 days. On Saturday they're coming by, so we're gonna do that. So that's coming up. I think in a week or two.
Okay.
The Chicago Public Library has a teen night event for teens from like 5 to 8, where they'll have DJs, food, activations.
Do you know where that's going to be?
Oh, the Chicago Public Library downtown.
Oh, in downtown.
Harold, Washington.
Okay,
Harold,
yes.
Washington. Yeah, so they've seen what I did at Lollapalooza, they said. And they wanted me to be there to do an activity. So we're going to do some light painting together with the students that are there. I'm going to have a setup. So that's coming up. And then I have another mural coming up within the next few weeks in Indiana. A family friend has a restaurant out there. He's been trying to find some time, or for me to find some time to go down there and do a mural.
Cool.
So that's finally coming up.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. And
So,
then classes too for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you're still teaching. You're
Yeah.
with Yolocali.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been with them for a while, for a few years.
I think 4 years now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about Yolocali.
Yolocali is the teen program or youth program of the National Museum of Mexican Art.
Yes.
So we do like after school programming and summer programming.
Yes.
But it's all art education, So
Fantastic.
they have other programs, not just painting.
Fantastic. So you teach there,
Yes.
and it's for the youth.
Yes.
Okay. And it's in the museum.
No, we have a separate building.
Okay.
Yeah, the museum is like our mother organization, I would say.
Oh, I
or
see.
parent organization.
Yeah.
So they have teen programs, which is cool.
That's pretty fulfilling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And also, like, Yolocali has a reputation for being a program in the community down there. A lot of friends went to Yolocali. Everybody knows something about Yolocali.
Yeah.
So very proud to be working there,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you found them and they found you.
Yeah, they found me. So that's pretty cool. So really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let me do what I want. Not what I want, but my projects are very resourceful and supportive in my vision for the class.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, something I've always struggled with was people letting me do what I want.
Yeah, so you do murals,
Yeah.
but you also do other projects. So
Yeah.
you mentioned, well, I saw in your Instagram post the river forest artwork that you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So talk about the different types of art.
Oh, so
that
yeah,
you've
those
done.
were paintings, just canvas work. Some of them were on wood. I did this new thing where my paint trays for rollers that I use for walls to roll them. I have so many, and they're just covered in paint. I try to reuse them as much as possible, so they're layered in paint, and then I just throw them out. I feel like I'm contaminating. I'm not helping. I mean, painting in general, especially outdoors.
Right.
So I started reusing them as canvases. So
Yeah.
they were the backdrops to my paintings.
Okay.
So kind of debuted that there. Of course, everything was based on nature themes connected to native plants, native animals here, to I guess our ecology or all that.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, so since it was with the forest preserve and I do so much nature, I was like, oh, I gotta do all the native things here. So a lot of flowers, the big, huge canvases, 4 feet by 3 feet. I did small little round ones on pieces of wood too. I was just really having fun. I've been painting a lot of murals and it gets a little hectic. I start missing my personal time.
So you use that personal time to create those.
Yeah, to create those and just have fun instead of always coming up with a concept. A mural is usually concept, idea,
Right.
working with community, the person commissioning,
Yes,
like
right.
students. So it was just kind of like semi-break. But it's cool, yeah. I didn't know that I could make 17 pieces in such a short amount of time being so busy.
Yeah.
So that's at River Forest Trailside Museum. If
Okay.
people want to check it out till the end of September.
Really? Yes. Yes.
So, and then I will be doing some live painting there for their salsa dance night.
Please share.
Yeah.
When? Do you know
I
yet?
don't they told me, but I can't remember. It's like September 20-something, 27 or something.
Oh, well, I know that's a Saturday
Yeah,
because
so
I
it
have
is-
an event during the day. Do you know if it's an
during the
evening
day.
thing?
No, it's during the day.
Okay.
And they call it night though. But yeah, so they've really liked the work that I did with them. So they want to have me back for their events, do some light painting.
Really?
So that's really cool. Working more with the forest preserve, especially the theme of my work. If you know my work, it has a lot of
Yes.
nature.
Yes.
So yeah, keep the partnership going and see what comes out of it.
Yeah, so you partner with the Forest Preserve, you partner with schools, you partner with nonprofits.
Yes.
And it's I see you like in so many parts of the community.
Yeah, and restaurants too. So
Restaurants, small businesses.
This year I started off with small businesses. Yeah. Five Rabanitos in Pilsen is a restaurant right there by the museum. Alfonso, the owner, chef, opened a second location in Hyde Park. So that's how January started. He commissioned me to do a mural.
Yeah.
Because I did a small one at his brother's restaurant the year before.
Because your paintings are so beautiful. As I mentioned before, you put such perfect colors. The vivid colors are they just grab your attention.
Yeah. It's like cultural and it's just cool doesn't like colors. I mean.
Yeah, and you spray paint and paint. You do both?
Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
Depends on what I have and depends how I feel, how
Yeah.
hard I want to work.
Yeah.
What's easier. I don't like to define myself, just by one medium.
Right.
I think generally I'm just a painter, muralist. I didn't go to school, like proper art education, which is totally fine.
It is.
I think I'm an example of that.
You are absolutely an example of that.
I still try to, encourage my teens, my youth, still go to school.
Yeah,
Get a good job, get something going.
Yeah, all right. I mean, always to just keep learning.
Keep learning,
right?
and if it's not your thing, that's fine too.
Right.
You just gotta focus,
Right.
have the discipline.
Well, I've known you a few years, and I think that the one thing that I feel is the reason for your success is your work ethic. You are a very hard worker. You're dedicated to your craft.
Yes.
And people see that. So, people can go to universities and learn art, but if they don't dedicate to the art, right, to that craft, then it's for nothing. And you have consistently, since I've seen you that one day 6-7 years ago, you have consistently kept up with community work and all the craft that you're doing in the community, not just South Side where you're from, all over the city, suburbs, the Evanston. Tell me about the Evanston School mural.
Oh, that one was really cool, and really grateful that I got that opportunity. The school, it's a middle school, Chute Elementary in Evanston. They partnered up with Evanston Mural Program. Leah and Duncan, they run, not Duncan, but Leah, they run that program up north, mural program. They've had Chicago artists go up there. They reached out for a mural with the students. We worked on a design for their monarch butterfly garden that they have.
That's cool.
And the wall was super huge. I don't even know how many feet. It was my first time doing something that big.
Really?
Fortunately, we didn't have to paint the whole wall.
Okay.
We went with the brick background, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. But yeah, we had classes and presentations with the two classes, 7th and 8th grade. And we came up with pollinator ideas, plants, native plants of like Chicagoland area, Midwest. And I engaged them, we did activities, they come up with drawings, and then we applied those drawings to the mural. But instead of me painting them directly, we used a new method. Not new method to me, but it's called Polytab. It's a special fabric. You do the designs I had on we did huge flowers. They were like 8-10 foot flowers. And the students helped me paint them in and stuff like that.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
They had the students help you in it.
Yeah, they actually drew out the designs.
Really?
So with mine, I included in the design. I tried to stay I don't know, direct to their designs. I didn't want to redraw their work, but I still wanted to make it look really nice to complement my work. So that was really, I think that's important too with teaching artists.
Yes.
I'm there to help them. You know? So we did that, and then it was installed, and this mural is huge. They hired a team to put him up. Damien Lamar Reed, he's another great muralist here in Chicago. It was cool seeing him work. And yeah, from there, I added some more touches to it on the wall. And yeah, it's super cool. Up in Evanston, kind of first big project outside the city of Chicago.
Is it done? You finished it?
Oh yeah, it was done in the spring.
Oh, okay. So
ago.
I know they're doing an event for it.
I finished after the school year was over. So now that the students are back, we want to do a celebration together coming up, I think in a week or two.
Yeah, I saw it's in September.
Yeah, so
and you could find all that information in Mario's Instagram handle. And so just Google Mario Mena Chicago painter and you'll find all his info, right?
Yeah. So that was cool. Evanston, community out there, and just working. I've never worked with kids that age. It's always teens and up.
Yeah.
I try to keep it there. It's a little harder for me with younger students, but they were great. They were super applied to the task that I gave them.
Well, I can only imagine the influence you have, you and other artists of Chicago have, when not only are the students taking part in the project, but they're watching you work, and they could probably see themselves there in the future.
That'd be cool, I mean, hopefully the least I could do.
Absolutely, because you're in the community, and we know how desperately needed it is for the youth to see people like you. You're a community leader. You are out there helping the community and beautifying the city with your art. So absolutely, whether you know it or not, you are influencing those children and teens to do better?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely try not to pay attention to it too much because
Yeah.
I do know that that's why I'm doing it. But
Yeah.
I think that helps being a better mentor, role
Yes.
model.
Yes.
Which is not something also that I set out to be. Like,
No,
you know
I
what I mean?
know.
It's like within my work, I'm glad that I could influence others. And yeah, I do want to see kids paint walls, do different things, especially like when you always deal with rhetoric here in Chicago. It's always like teens or like bad or whatever. Like those people weren't ever teens and stuff, you know, or they had better circumstances.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to represent them, be like, nah, these students, teens out here in the world, they do cool stuff, and you know, like give an opportunity, give them funding.
Yep.
And those are violence prevention measures. They don't have to be your normal violence prevention measures that have not worked. You know,
Right. It's a distraction for many youth in areas of the city where they need a good distraction.
Yeah.
You know, and you, I wanted to mention, we both love Chicago.
Yeah.
And we hear a lot of rhetoric in the news about Chicago and the nation and the administration, current administration. And I think that it's important as a community leader, which I believe you are, that you share your perspective on what you feel as a Latino in Chicago and the whole situation with immigration.
I think it's like a betrayal, right? Like, because so many of us come out here to do good just because, I don't know, it almost seems dumb to me when I think of those people who feel that way. Like, I don't know, just the government or administration going off people's fears, and I feel like we're smarter than that. So at the same time, it's like just another thing to worry about in the world where there's bigger things, community, things we could be working towards together. It's almost unbelievable, kind of like this is really how we're federally being represented. But yeah, betrayal. I definitely feel betrayed. I think more than sad and fear. I'm like, what did I do too? I'm out here. What did my family do? We all came for a better world, for a better life for ourselves, our community, just like everybody else.
Everybody else.
So it's just like that forgetfulness and like, I don't know, media, social media, the media, all these different things. So I'm kind of disappointed in society, I would say too. I think this is one of the reasons why I've always done art as a teen, you know. There's always something like going on with the world, like and I just think that anger, and I think I'm better at it now. Right, like when I was younger, I was definitely more angry. I'm still angry, but I'm better at being constructive and doing what I can where I can instead of paying attention to that all the time because it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just shameful too. You know, like people they get rewards for how many people they put in jail. They're not even doing their job right, supposedly to their own things, their own, I guess, tasks or whatever. I think it's just messed up how they see people as, like a task.
Yeah.
Right? Like, like it's a human being.
Yes.
And it's our community, right? Like some people are not out here doing what you think they're doing. You know, some people are working hard every day.
Well, I would say the majority. The majority of the people that are, at least that I know, that are in Chicago, whether they're Mexican, Polish, it doesn't matter. If they came from another country here, they are here working.
Yeah, and like blue collar people, right? Like in Chicago, I grew up on the Southwest Side. It's a mixture of all different races, ethnicities. Polish, Irish, Greeks, Mexican, like Puerto Rican. So to me, it's also like, man, do you just not live around other people? Like they're just like you.
Are you sheltered?
Like are you just like you? But also seeing those communities, right? Like not standing up to. You know, I know not everybody feels that way. So I think I do feel generally betrayed by the public.
Do you?
Especially the work I put out so much love for everybody.
You do.
And maybe that's just my problem, my expectation. I think I'm going through that. Like,
yeah.
how do I cope with it?
Well, I think the way to cope with hate is to show love.
Yeah.
And you are showing love in your art.
Yeah.
So when people see your beautiful art pieces around the city and then they see the name, then they have to say, oh, here's a Latino beautifying our city. And that's an impact. That's impactful to others. Whether they like it or not, it's impactful.
Yeah. So, I mean, just still continue, right? Like, we always have to persevere is the story,
That's
too.
right.
That's
right.
But not others, right? But, like, I think we all should. I definitely believe in, like, values of, like, honor and doing stuff correctly, no matter your background, who you are, your race. So, I think we forget that we're human and those human values, you know. So it's a little disappointing, very disappointing actually, but try to continue doing my work, serve my community, serve my youth, because they're going through it.
That's right.
My family,
and you serve again as a mentor and a leader in your community. And that is something that people will always see, because you are putting something on a wall. So visually we see it, but then we see you working. Public art, that's really important.
But that's what public art is, right? Public art's for the community, for the world. There's some sort of responsibility if you're putting public art out there, right?
That's right.
Hope to do it through messages on there. You know, I'm very inspired by Mexican muralistas. That's what they would do. So, like, I just want to continue that in my own way. It's more like street art, spray cans, still brushes.
But and I think your art tells stories, right? Your art tells stories, and there's a lot of healing involved with public art. Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that is, again, you can take down hate with love, and the public art that you're putting out and other artists are putting out into the city really will make a difference.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope so. I think even though my work is very cultural, I think it's very relatable to everyone else. It's just human experiences.
Yes.
So,
now, do you do art that people can buy?
Recently I haven't. I guess I just did those paintings for the Trailside Museum. So when the show is over, they're available. But I've just been so busy with murals.
So can you keep me posted?
Yeah.
And whatever you decide to do with the art that you have there at that what is it called again?
Trailside Museum. It's like a nature center. Yeah,
the Nature Center, Trailside Museum. I'd like to find out what you do with them, and maybe we could figure out a way of getting them out to the public for you to sell.
For sure, I
would love to know about that.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to have the little passive income between projects. I've just been so hyper focused on public art that, like, I haven't. People ask me all the time, and recently too. So I'm definitely gonna keep everybody posted on works. Maybe get some prints going, make some work more affordable. Not everybody can afford a painting. I know things are tight for everybody too.
Yeah, but we want to support the artists in Chicago too.
Yes, please.
So that was my question. How can we support artists like you? Yeah,
I mean, buy paintings when they're available, or like commission murals. I mean, I love painting big, huge murals. I don't care how big they are.
So people commission you to do the art.
Yeah, in between my programming and work with nonprofits or small businesses. I mean, my small businesses work. That's my private work, my own mural work under Mena IG. So that's how I stay afloat. You know, just whatever comes my way, and then my personal passion projects, my own friends and community members, like those more private relationships, you know.
Cool.
That's tomorrow's mural. It's like a neighbor I met because I was painting down the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for September, what do you have? You have the event that we just mentioned.
Yes, that Trailside Museum for the Cuban or Salsa night, light painting there.
You believe that's at the end of September.
September,
and you
yes.
could post that on your Instagram.
Yeah, I'll post all that, the flyers and stuff. I'm going to Dyer, Indiana to do a mural at a Mexican restaurant over there. I'm pretty sure if I look at my calendar, there's some more stuff. Oh, I think even not just as important. I'm going to go see System of a Down Monday. So
you are.
For to me, I'm always busy.
This Monday?
Yeah. They're here in Chicago 2 nights, Sunday and Monday. Got me a really expensive.
Oh, that's so funny. My son Quentin is going Monday. When are you going?
Monday.
Oh, okay. I'll send you a picture of him. I'll tell him to look for you. Mario.
It's going to be so many people.
Yes, he is going on Monday.
So that's something I'm excited for because I love music. It's very influential.
Yes.
Especially someone like System of a Down. It's,
okay.
Their work and what's going on right now, too. Very,
yes.
Great messaging, how to stand up for yourself and stuff.
Very cool.
I love him. Yeah, so that's exciting to me. Besides that, the teen night, that's just for teens. I think it's like 18 to 22 or something, or 14 to 22.
Okay.
I know I'm missing some things in there.
But we could find them on your
I always post on
your
Instagram.
page. You're gonna keep posting stuff that you're doing. Follow Mario Mena. Just look him up.
Mena Arte Chicago on Instagram.
Mena Arte Chicago. Yes.
I'll get a website soon. So
You should, especially when you decide to put your art pieces for sale.
Exactly.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I need to direct people better at a central hub for information.
And I'm sure that there's some nonprofit that will help you set up all of that.
Yeah, there's been. I just been so busy, and I think by the time I have a little bit of downtime to focus on that stuff, I'm creating new designs.
Okay.
So I just got to get a little better at managing myself.
Yeah, because this is your life.
Yeah. I kind of forget. I guess
painting is your life, so you might as well put that up there and share it.
Yeah, and I get so caught up in the moment that sometimes I'm like, I just want to live this right now and not think about anybody else. But then I'm like, oh.
No responsibilities.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
but that is a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I am just a normal human too.
Yeah. You had mentioned earlier in our earlier conversation how your work has evolved and what you've changed. So one thing is that you now, instead of getting on a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
I feel so grateful, right? I've been using lifts now, or can afford them with the projects. I try to be better at when negotiating and just the business side of that. Like, what's going to be safer, first of all, but also... Man, being out there in the heat, in the sun, going up and down ladders, stuff like that. I'll still do it. I'll get the job done, but it helps out a lot. And then just growing as a business, what equipment do you need besides brushes and paint, right? What to be out there, how to take care of yourself, run your business more efficient. And then also so I could like spend more time, family, by myself.
Yeah.
I like being alone. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, and enjoy life because then it passes you up. And I think that's everything in the world, right?
It is. But it's as an entrepreneur, which you are, you have a responsibility to your craft.
Yes.
And then you probably have a difficulty turning it off, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you're always thinking about it.
And I think it's not even that. Then I have to go through the personal, like, feeling of feeling useless, even though I know I'm not useless.
Right.
But, like, it's like the reaction happens inside. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. And kind of working through that mental exercise of, like, okay, you know better. This isn't that. Get back on your horse. Or I think it's more like getting back into my routine outside of that, right?
Okay.
And that helps. So I'm just trying to get better at that too. Be more graceful with myself.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it's just part of life.
Yeah, you're evolving,
Yeah.
and it's you're learning a lot of the things that you know are going to be better for your health,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which is amazing because you need to take care of yourself because we need you in this city,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I need to keep painting as much as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Is there anything that I didn't bring up or you didn't bring up that you'd like to add?
Just I've been doing some really cool murals. I was asked to go to my first mural festival in Michigan, this small town called Battle Creek. Cereal was created there, like
The cereal?
cereal. Oh, but like cereal in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kellogg's?
I'm pretty sure some. Yeah, Kellogg's. Kellogg's is there. Kellogg's Center, home, whatever. But it was cool. I went out there. I was one of 8 artists. I was the only one invited outside of the city, our town there. There were local artists that were super cool. So they had like 8 locations all over a whole week. So like the community could go out there and check out the artists.
Nice.
They had
And
an
you
art.
did live painting?
Yeah, I did this huge mural.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many feet it was, but it took me 6 days.
Oh my God.
Constant work. So it was
And
cool.
it was hot. it was hot outside.
Yeah, even though I don't know why I thought being on the other side of the lake on Michigan over there, like it wasn't going to be as hot.
No.
It was just as
Unless
hot.
you're on the lake. Never mind.
Yeah, there was still a breeze, but yeah, it was hot.
That must have been a really good experience for
It
you.
was cool. It was just totally different community demographic people. But yeah, everybody was really cool. The coordinators, Justin and his team of volunteers, they're all artists too. They put it together. They put, they don't get paid for it. They just do this out of bringing some cool people and art to their community. So it was nice to be invited and be seen. And the Masa Center, there's a nonprofit over there, Mexican or Latino heritage kind of nonprofit that does programming and stuff. They worked with Color of the Creek to bring me out there, so that was really cool. And
Nice.
felt really appreciated, like outside of my city.
Yeah.
And just kind of showing up over there and just a different environment for a week, right? Like I'm so used to going anywhere in the city.
Yeah.
And going to a cafe, going to a restaurant.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of you being invited outside of Chicago for artwork.
I mean, I've been wanting to. I see a lot of these other artists in the city who have been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Or other artists that I follow that they travel. So,
Yes.
I mean, if that's the next step, I would like to. So yeah, and then just learning, right? Because you can never stop learning through experiences. So
Absolutely.
that was really cool.
Absolutely. Well, if the listeners have not seen Mario's craft, I suggest you go to his social media Instagram page and take a look at the information so you could go find his art pieces because they are so beautiful. And again, when you see anything that he has available or going on in an event, get out there and support him and other artists that are out there in Chicago, trying to make a living.
Yeah, and also like if it's a restaurant or a business or a nonprofit, go visit the mural, go visit them.
Yes, go eat in the restaurant and say you saw Mario online. So
Yeah, the ones I did this year with Cinco Rabanitos and his brother Chile Torreado in McKinley Park.
Yeah.
Really great food. Go visit them.
So there's one in Hyde Park, you said, right?
Yeah, Hyde Park. That's their second location.
Okay.
I've never had a mural there. It's indoors inside the restaurant.
Okay.
But Cinco Rabanitos is where you're well known in Pilsen.
Okay.
A great food. The brothers, they're from Guerrero. They have like a lovely story of like how they became chefs here and owners of their own restaurants.
Yeah.
But Chile Torreado, Jaime, he's become a really great friend since last year. We're working together to do stuff there in McKinley Park. Mm-hmm. We've been helping youth. They're gonna be vending. There's like a little community walk event going in where they're in McKinley Park. So we're bringing back some of the students that like to vend their work.
Yeah.
We're gonna have light painting. So, but yeah, support the small businesses.
Yeah.
Donate to your locality or any other stuff that I share up there. Your donations help, especially with the federal funding, and all that stuff.
Yes. Donations
So
are
money.
very, very important, especially for the nonprofits that are helping the communities. So put some money aside because Mario's got some crafts coming out. Right?
Yeah, like some work, and then
could be nice Christmas gifts for the family.
Yeah, like I'm trying to switch over to that mentality, so hopefully I can make something for the winter. But yeah, like I'm still kind of focused here, end of summer.
Well,
so
I'd love to have some of your art in my house. So please keep me posted for the things that you are going to make available.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make like some sort of spreadsheet and all that, and like send it out to potential buyers, curators or collectors. I would say people who are
or do a gallery.
I know,
that'd be very cool.
I just don't want to be responsible.
I know
for my.
But put it out into the world. Someone will call you and say, "Hey, we're gonna do a gallery. Bring your stuff." You just got to put it out.
True. I know I can. It's just I really enjoy public art. Yeah. Like I love painting walls.
Yeah.
And just being out there.
Yeah.
It feels so rewarding in every sense of the way, physically, mentally, psychologically.
Good.
I know I need to switch over to that. But
no. Do what feels good. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what feels good.
I feel like I'm young and like I can still do all that. So
yes, you are.
It's just highly addictive, the satisfaction of conquering a wall, and then like a few weeks later, like, oh yeah, I was doing that.
Well, I'm going to be in Evanston next week, so I'm going to look up that school because I want to go see what you did.
So that street, there's multiple schools within like half a mile. Mm-hmm. So
it's CHUTE.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay.
There's one mural by Raffman Static. He writes Static. He's a great artist in Chicago. He has one, and they did it through the same program.
Okay.
And then I have mine at Shoot, and then the next to it is another. I think it's a high school. Damien Lamar did one. So being along a quarter of murals along them is super cool to me. Yes. I really like that. To me, I look up to all those people before me. So that's super cool. So you'll see 3 murals, and then I think in general, Evanston has really good murals. So,
cool. Out there. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mario. It's so good to have you back on the podcast, and also to catch up with you and learn about all the exciting things that you've been doing, and keep in touch. Yeah. I will continue following you and seeing where you're at, and I definitely want to go check out the pieces that you have.
Yeah. Everybody go to the woods. You probably need a walk.
There you go.
There's a nature walk. But yeah, go check it out. I think it's some really cool work.
Yeah.
Really like pretty stuff, I would say, like people will really love.
Yeah. Cool.
Just nature.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, thank you so much for listening today. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe so you can keep up with my latest episodes. You can find me on all social media platforms at Dalia the Realtor. To reach me directly, call me at 773-879-4855. I'll see you on the next episode. Make it a great day.